Hi, this is Pam with ROC Metaphysical, and it's going to be December when this video is viewed, so hope you like my background. Oh, wrong hand. So ROC Metaphysical is an online magazine, and it's spelled ROC Metaphysical.com. It's a monthly magazine where it has articles that you can view for the whole month, so you can have time to really read and enjoy the information. And all my writers provide their information, their stories, their articles for free, which I think is a wonderful thing because they really value their writings and they want to share with people. So I think that's great. So today we're going to have KJ, that's her stage name, with us today. And she is going to talk a little bit about her background, and then she's got a surprise for us. So go ahead.
Well, what would you like me to tell you about my background? I've been doing this probably a good 25 years that I've been reading tarot cards, and also, mediumship and past life regression, things like that. So I do a lot, but the tarot is probably my most common use with my clients. And I seem to be the most accurate with all that for everyone. They tell me, they call me back and say, oh my God, that was right on.
Well, it's always good to have that good feedback.
Yes, I get a lot of it. And, a lot of referrals. So that's the wonderful thing, because I really enjoy helping others with it, with their different issues they may have, and putting them at ease with what they're going through and counseling them in some ways. So that's a wonderful experience for both, I feel. But I did pull some cards, and I have some very positive outlook for the future for this year.
So
holiday.
This is our surprise part. You pulled a couple cards, and you're going to give like a little mini reading for us.
Yes.
You want to go for it?
Yes. So here is the King of Coins. King of Coins is very ambitious man, very kind and generous. So I feel like there is going to be a lot of generosity this time of year, more than normal. We're going through so much, and I feel like people have gone through such a difficult time. They're really seeing what others are going through and realizing if we all kind of come together and help each other, it's just going to be a much brighter time for everyone, because when we give, we also find a lot more sometimes than when we even receive. So I feel like the generosity of people is going to be overwhelming this year for a lot of us emotionally. I think it's going to be just a good year in helping people through this very difficult time that we've all been through, and with the pandemic making things difficult, losing jobs. I just feel like there's so many good people out there. They're really coming out. So a lot of positive with that. The second card is the Sun, and that's good fortune coming our way. Good things are going to be happening unexpectedly, I feel. I feel like things that we didn't think would happen for us, maybe on a personal level, is going to start to change, and we're going to start feeling much more peace in our life. Realizing that this is the year that we do appreciate the things we have, and not things, but the people in our lives as well. What we've built our lives on, and what we're going to have for our future, because I think going forward, people are going to hopefully be a lot less, let's say, monetary on things, wanting things as much as the people and what they share with others. They're realizing the importance of all that in this year, as difficult as it's been. It's been a real learning year, real challenging. So good things are coming ahead for us for next year. starting now as our base. And then the third one is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is total ambition. I feel like when we're coming out of this more, we're really going to be ambitious to make the changes that have to be made. I think we're going to do things differently financially, all of us, because we see how we've been affected by such a crazy time unexpectedly. No one thought something like this would happen to us. And much like the depression, you know, that our parents or grandparents had gone through, it's taught us so much. It's just taught us, you know, what we have to do. And I think instead of people being ambitious for all the just unimportant things that they were trying to get all the time, just to have more, it's more a matter of what's important and what are we going to do to secure our future. So that ambition is going to come in and be very helpful for all of us. So that's my coming year for Christmas, and next year I think some good things are coming for us. I really feel good about it with these cards that I pulled, and wonderful things happening. I have a very good feeling for everybody. I really do.
Well, I'm excited. So here we're back. So we're side by side. So, you know, just to give a little shout out to you, I mean, you do teach tarot. Mm-hmm. And I know you have a private Facebook page if you know, like to talk about how people can reach you.
Yes, I'm on Spirit of KJ. Is there's a group that's a closed group. So you may, if you can't find me or pull it up, you may have to go through KJ Bushey. You can friend me and then I'll put you on it. Or there's also a page, but I don't engage in the page as much because it's more difficult to work on and engage with others. The group is more tailored for that so that I can help others much more. Right. And so then, plus website, and right. It's www.spiritofkj.com.
Okay. And then you also do tarot probably now more either by Zoom or, you know, FaceTime or some way to reach out to people.
Yes. Yep. People often either text or call me, and do you want me to give my phone number? I'm happy to do it.
How about an email?
Okay. You can reach me at spiritofkj@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can set up something that way.
Okay. And so I hope you will have an article for me for December. And actually the article is a video, and usually it's like a little mini lesson, you know, so people can learn more about tarot, and you make it seem easy. So, you know, I know I've been trying, you know, slowly, but it's a lot of practice and, you know, understanding what each card means and how it relates to the other cards. So, you know, it's not, well, how can I say this? I mean, anybody could do it, but I think it's someone who has done it and practiced really brings a lot of good qualities to the table. You know, if you want a quality reading.
I think a lot of it does have to do like with the personality and how you relate to others and the comfort level that they have. Because I will tell you, so often people come and they're scared, or they'll call me and they say, I want to come, but I'm scared. I'm like, what are you scared of? I promise I won't bite. And then they always will say, first off, I'm scared I'm going to get that death card. I'm just scared of it. And I'm like, geez, I like getting the death card. That's my favorite to get. It means the end of a bad situation and a fresh beginning. So, you know, nothing is ever that dire. I never have anything come across that's so horrible like that. You know, it's not like that. It's usually, you know, I don't know if it's the way my spirits work with me, but usually most of my stuff is very uplifting. If there's a problem, I see it, I try to give you ways to deal with it, you know, different options, you know, or help you through somehow. So,
well, I think and I've heard stories where people have had readings and the person has given negative information, which, you know, I don't perceive that as being a ethical and a good reader, that should always be an opportunity to find, you know, it's a problem that needs to be solved. And then how can you solve it, you know, as opposed to just saying, well, you know, you're going to have no money and you're going to be homeless. And, you know,
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
wants to hear that, but I want to hear that there's maybe an issue and how can it be solved.
Exactly. And that's how I deal with it. I mean, I've had many people come back to me that, you know, had come to me for a reading at a party or whatever. And I guess the most news I gave them, I said, there's something going on. I would go see a doctor, you know, just go check with your doctor, have a physical, whatever, and make sure that you know, take care of whatever it is that might be ailing you. And I've had a couple people honestly come back and tell me, you saved my life, because if I hadn't gone when I did, they wouldn't have caught the cancer or whatever it was, and helped me so that I'm here today. So, you know, good things came from it.
Right.
You know, negative. I didn't see them dying or anything like that, but I see they needed to go get some help, and they
Right.
got it in time because of that. So that's a positive thing, I think, you know.
Well, and I just think we're helping to educate, you know, the new folks that maybe, you know, checking into tarot, and, you know, what are good ethical ways of, you know, being the provider and then working with the client. You know, we're in this little realm, you know, where we, you know, we're all friends and, you know, we work with each other. And I think it's so important that we educate each other on how we do things and how we're trying to be positive and uplifting, as opposed to, you know, messengers of doom and gloom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, a lot of times I found a lot of people have come to me because they're under stress and things, and they're like, you know what, you just help me to feel better. So they have a better attitude and they approach it differently now
Yeah.
going forward. And I think that's so important for anybody, you know, how you approach a situation if you can feel at ease. Fear is our worst enemy.
Oh,
So
true for that. So, do you have any specials going on for the holidays?
um I didn't.
Yeah, well, surprise.
But I guess if you watch this and you give me a call, I could give you 25% off on your next reading. How about that?
Oh, all right. Well,
Merry
I'll make
Christmas.
sure that I put on the description of the video that, you know, there's even a bonus if you watch this, so that they can get a discount.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love to see the people, however, and help whoever I can. So
Okay.
enjoy.
All right. Well, I'm going to press the stop button in a minute. So watch KJ's video on the December issue. And then the video will be there also. And, you know, I guess I'm going to wish you a happy holiday.
Happy
And
holidays.
everybody else out there in YouTube land and out there in the great beyond with technology now. So I'm gonna hit the stop button and make sure we end this. So happy holidays.
Happy holidays.